This is Grayson Greenhafer with Sic'Em365.com. I'm here with 2023 quarterback prospect Austin Novosad out of Dripping Springs High School and Baylor commit as well. And Austin, you just finished up Baylor Junior Day. How was it?
Yes, sir. It was great. A bunch of good guys there coming up and checking out the campus, getting a tour, taking some photos, just, overall making great relationships with future Bears, So it was a great day.
Yeah, I know that was a big part of this visit for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting to meet a lot of the guys who could be, Bears in the class with you. How was that?
It was great. A bunch of guys that were looking to, get here at Baylor and, hanging out with them and getting to know them. It was a great time to, bond with them and hang out. So,
were there any guys that you maybe talked to more than others, or guys that you built a really good relationship on the trip?
Yeah, for sure. We had a tight end, Reed McKeskey, I think, from Bridgeland. Really talked to him. I think he's a great prospect. And then two O-line guys that we have offered, and just trying to get them to, commit. And then we actually had a defensive linebacker commit today.
Oh, wow.
There, and so that was a big commit for us. So
who was that? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Trying to think. Who would it?
Do you remember who it was? Just committed.
Just committed today?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Cy Parker, Cy Ranch.
Oh, Christian Brathwaite?
Yes.
Christian, okay.
Yeah, he committed today. So.
And that's been a long time coming. He's been a guy that's Baylor's been on for a while. So what was that like, talking to him as he might be
Yeah,
new
actually,
commit?
I just talked to him for a couple minutes, but, Coach Bell kind of knew that he was close, and, I just told him that it was a great school, and then a couple minutes later, I think after the Chiefs game, he committed. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a big pickup for Baylor. So.
Yeah, and then you actually got to meet a lot of the commits too, right? Guys that you hadn't gotten to meet?
Yes, sir. A couple. There was Hawkins, Polly, that tight end, and then an O-line commit. So
Justin.
Yes, sir. Just hanging out with them all day. It was good to build a relationship with them.
Cool. So what about on the Baylor side of things, just the campus, the tour, the visits? Was there anything new that maybe you hadn't seen before that stood out?
I had seen pretty much everything.
Yeah.
We kind of just took a basic tour today, but it was good to just get out and see the campus with the other guys and see what they kind of thought, But I think it was a great tour.
Okay, and then I know your relationship with Sean Bell is a really good one.
Oh, yes.
So what was that like, just, talking to him again and getting to see him? I know he's probably been by your high school multiple times, but you can't really talk to him.
Yeah.
So now you get to actually talk.
It was a great day to hang out with him. We got to take pictures and stuff, and actually watch the Chiefs versus Bengals game and hang out with his whole family. So, his boys they're characters, but they're fun to hang out with, and it was a fun time. So.
Okay, what about Dave Aranda? Did you get to talk to him at all?
Yes, sir. We talked, a couple minutes, but he's a great coach, and kind of told the players what he's looking for in his program, and just how much he kind of values the people that Baylor's staff is and their players and stuff, and how he thought that it showed during the season, which I saw. That was part of my commitment, was just the person over the people over the players and stuff, and so. I think that's what he emphasized today, and it's going to help bring in good recruits.
Yeah, and that's been something that I think every recruit has brought up, is person over players. That's something that you found everyone talks about, like specifically about Baylor. Do you find that, like, is that something common?
Almost every conversation you have with Coach, he's going to bring that up because that's what he values and what he wants in his program. And, I think it shows even when you watch Baylor's games the whole year. They play as one, and, everyone's for, everyone, the whole game, they're all cheering on the sideline and stuff. So it makes a big impact on the games.
Yeah, so I know Samaji and Darian told me that they got to hear from Dylan Doyle a little bit. Did you get to hear from any players, or was it just Dylan talk to everyone?
Yeah, it was kind of every position group. Some of the players came and sat down, so I talked to Blake Shapen and Gary Bohannon a little bit. And the O-line, they had a little table, and so they got to talk to those O-line guys and stuff. So.
How was it hearing from Bohannon and Sic'Em? What did they tell you?
It was good. We were talking about some NIL stuff, and Bell was giving them a hard time, but it was fun just to get to talk with them and meet them.
So I know you're locked in 7-on-7 now, but what else do you have coming up? Do you have more visits? Do you have anything like that on the schedule?
No, sir. We just 7-on-7, and then the Elite 11's coming up. I'll go to that regional and hopefully go out, for the big Elite 11 showcase, and that's about it.
Yeah, was this? I do have to ask about that because I know that was pretty recent that you announced the invite to go to the regional. But what do you want to do in that Elite 11 competition? Is that something you really paid attention to growing up? Or?
Yeah, for me, it's just been something that I always wanted to do. I think I think the best guys go out there. I think they take 20, but it's a big deal for the quarterback world, and I think for me, I like to go out there and bring another MVP back to Austin. Cade won last year, but it'd be a big deal to go out there and win.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Austin, for
Yes,
coming by, and glad you enjoyed the visit, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.